All right. On this slide today, we're going to be talking about the hamstrings. We know that the hamstrings are on the posterior part of the lower extremity. So let's kind of jump in and look at the hamstrings this slide. Please note that I have already hidden a bunch of the other musculature around this region so we can really see where the origins and insertions might be for this section. All right. First thing let's talk about. With our hamstrings, we know that there are four. We have our semitendinosus, our semimembranosus, our biceps femoris long head, and our biceps femoris short head. The biceps femoris are going to lie on the lateral aspect. So if you can see here, they're going to lie on the lateral aspect of the hamstring region. There's the long head and there's the short head. They're both going to come down and attach on the lateral aspect of that kneecap, crossing that joint. Our semitendinosus and semimembranosus are going to be on the medial aspect, and you can see how they become tendinous. Now the semitendinosus wraps around to that medial aspect of that tibial tuberosity. One important note to make is they're also all going to come and converge onto that ischium in the pelvic region. So that's the green, let me get that for you right quick. That's the green highlighted region right here on the pelvis. All right. So they're all going to come up and converge passing that coxal joint. So let's look at that from a action standpoint. Let's go ahead and, oops, I'm missing my, there we go, let me do it this way. All right. Coxal joint's right here. The kneecap joint is right here, so since it does cross this joint, we know that we're going to get extension at the coxal joint of the femur. Down here at the kneecap region, since the hamstring is past the posterior aspect of the kneecap, we're going to get flexion at the kneecap. And that should make sense and be understandable. Let's see, we turn that back off. So that is, in a quick nutshell, if your hamstrings were tight, you could see how it could possibly take your pelvis and do what we call a posterior tip pelvic if the flexors or the musculature on the front part of the pelvis were not engaged or flaccid or not taut. So in this example, hamstrings being tight could get a posterior tip pelvic. If your flexors on the opposing side were really tight, you can see how you might get an anterior tip pelvic if your hamstrings weren't strong enough. So it's really important for us to understand the dynamics, the pulley system, if you will, in our body to where everything should be not it's completely beyond lengthened state or contracted state. We want everything to be in homeostasis. All right, so that takes care of our hamstrings for today. Thank you.